Okay, so thank you everybody for coming. Good morning, good afternoon, depending on where in the world you are. My name is Rodrigo Lemy. I'm the marketing director for Right Hand Cybersecurity. And today we're talking about the simulation of phishing emails using real world phishing emails. So we're going to present to you PhishTwin, which is a feature, for PhishArm. It's a feature because it is what it is, but it adds so much value to your phishing defense that we can't just say it's merely a feature. So Somalia Mitra, our customer success manager, is going to lead the demonstration. But before we get to it, I'm just going to give you a short presentation for the case for PhishTwin and how we got to it. So first of all, some numbers, right? In a single day, over 3 billion phishing emails go out in the world. And that's a lot of attacks going out to employees' inboxes, people inboxes around the world, right? And with that many phishing emails going out, we already know the signs of a phishing email. They are well known. But the problem is, with that mass of phishing emails, the attackers are improving their game, right? They keep improving their social engineering skills. They are getting better. They know what's working and what's not working in their attacks. They're learning over time to make their messages look more legitimate. So they're bypassing the whole poor grammar thing. They're knowing how to get the message to be more personal. So it's getting better. They're improving their approach. And of course, changes in society and in offices are creating new challenges. So remote work, there's no such thing as talking to your coworker next to you and say, hey, did you get this email? Or something like that. Things like COVID-19 create new scenarios that attackers can explore. So although the signs are well known, again, through over 3 billion emails. So they're creating a lot of content. They're testing. They're seeing what's working and what's not working. So what do we take from this? They're very productive. They're very focused. They're dedicating their days, their weeks, their months to creating phishing emails. They put out a lot of content every day. And because of that, they know what works and what doesn't work. They have a gigantic benchmark of phishing emails. So what did we think when we see these numbers, when we see these facts? What if you could use these phishing emails for your phishing simulations? We think that it's time that you use the attacks that they're throwing your way as material for your phishing simulations. And we have 5 very good reasons why you should do it. First of all, it saves time for creating templates. We know it's a very time-consuming task to create phishing email templates for your simulations. And these are ready. These are coming to your employees' inboxes. You're capturing them before it makes any damage. So you already have them handy, available to you. Second, these are relevant attacks your users have actually received. So they're as real can be, right? A thing that's very particular to our solution, it's ready in one click. So we want to make not only easy for our customers, for our audience, we want to make it easy in the creation aspect. So you don't have to think about the template that you're creating, but it also has to be easy to convert, right? From inboxes to simulations, one click solution. 4, you're using templates created by hackers. Again, these guys are creating a gigantic benchmark. They know what's working and what's not working. So tested and proven in the field. And 5th, there's a diversity of approaches and scenarios. So they are trying every possible angle. So you have on your phishing simulation library, you're going to use this diversity of approaches and scenarios for your phishing simulations. So 5 very good reasons why you should use such a feature in your phishing simulations. So if we can sum up everything that I said so far in one question, is how can you create real-world phishing simulations templates with one click, right? So real-world phishing simulations with the advantages that I listed before, using their benchmark, using attackers' experience to your advantage, with one click, less workload, faster, more efficiently. How can you do it? We came up with PhishTwin. And from this point, I want to introduce you, for those who don't know, I want to introduce you to Somalia Mitra, who's our customer success manager here at Right Hand. And he's going to lead you through the demo of PhishTwin integrated with PhishTwin. So take it away, Somalia, and thank you for listening, and have a great demo.
Thanks, Rodrigo. Hi, guys. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you guys are located. Based on that, my name is Somalia Mitra, and let me quickly, first of all, turn on my video. At the same time, I would really appreciate you guys can obviously do in chat. You can always go ahead and ping me, on this live Zoom call, on this webinar, and you can let me know if you have any kind of questions. First of all, I want to know how many are already asleep half the webinar. If you're not, please ping yes, we are not, we are awake. Okay, perfect. Let me go ahead and share my screen here. Let me know if you guys can see my screen. Let's see how many are already in the sleepy mode. Okay. I can see some chats. Good. People are listening. Good. Awesome. Okay, so welcome to the Right Hand portal. This is the Right Hand cybersecurity platform. And on your left hand side over here, you see all the various products that we have, right? These products, each product, in fact, it solves different problem in human risk management sphere, right? From phishing simulation to gamified training, we have everything. We have it all on our platform. Now, for our webinar today, we will be looking into only PhishArm. This is the main highlighted module today that we're going to be looking into. And if I have to describe it, PhishArm is just like a O365 plugin or a G Suite Chrome extension that empowers your employees to report malicious phishing emails and any phishing emails basically that make their way into your employees' inbox, right? So PhishArm gives the security team a central location to analyze, track, report, and basically to consolidate all the phishing activities that's happening, all the phishing emails that is reported in your workspace. Okay. Now within PhishArm, there is a feature called PhishTwin, which we'll be talking very soon, and that is the key focus of this webinar, because this allows, like how Rodrigo was mentioning in the first part of the call, PhishTwin allows the security team to clone an employee reported email and use it as a simulation. Okay. Now, let me quickly go ahead and show you how this entire thing works, because it looks massive. Let me show you. It's actually very, very simple, right? So here are my emails, and I see there is an email from TON, who is my CEO, my manager as well. So I see that I have received an email from my CEO, and it says, "Hi Somalia, could you please join the Zoom meeting right now?" And here's the Zoom link. But hold on, because the email looks suspicious, right? What is this 123xyz.com? The email doesn't look good to me, at least to me. And the Zoom link, okay, let me check the Zoom link. So if I hover my mouse, I can see that the Zoom link is pointing somewhere else, right? Some link to SSO, something like that. So I'm not sure. I feel this is the phishing email. This is a phishing attack. That's what I feel. So what I'm going to do is, as an end user, as an employee, I'm going to click on this fish arm icon over here, and I just report this email. Okay. Now, as soon as that is reported, I get a message that, okay, it's been reported. Now, yes, obviously it is a simulation, but it gets reported. Okay. And it comes up over here. And if I open this email, then I get to see that, okay, it is from Theo to the email address that I have. And obviously, I have reported over here. And I get to see the email, I get to see the links. So if you see over here, our fish arm does a lot of work, right? So the email, the email that I just reported, that gets moved to bin, first of all. You see the email over here, right? The URL analysis engine analyze all the URLs that you have inside that particular email, right? So the URL in this case, obviously, it's a simulation, but even if it is a real world email, even if it is an actual phishing email, then this data is going to tell you exactly what kind of email that is. Is it a simulation? Is it, a malicious email? Is it a threat email? It's going to tell you all that, right? When I'm saying you, I mean to say all the admins, whoever is having access to the portal, right? Now, once that is done, and you see, you can get to see all the emails. And now if you feel that, okay, you know what, this is a threat email, but I'm not sure how many users actually in my company would be ready to click on that link. Somalia did a good job. He was smart. He checked the email address, he checked the link, and he did not click on it. But I'm not sure how many people in my company would be actually clicking on that link. You don't know that, right? How to know that, how to gauge your employees. What you can do from this real world phishing email, you can go ahead and click one button and one button only, and you get over here to PhishTwin. So if you see over here, this is how you create from an actual email, you go ahead and you create PhishTwin. Okay. You go ahead and create a phishing email, basically, right? So this will be creating the simulation of this particular email. And then you can send out this simulation as a campaign to your entire organization to measure how much your users are susceptible to this particular email. Okay. Now, let me quickly go ahead and let me change the title. I'll just say March 2022. Okay. Let the subject of the email be Zoom meeting because that's how it came forward. Um, Category, I'll just say internal communication. Complexity, I'll choose maybe medium. Replace URLs. I'll select a landing page. We have a ton of landing page, all created, all in the library. So I'm going to just choose a landing page. Any landing page you can choose that you prefer. And what I'm going to do is, instead of hi Somalia, I'm going to use the helping variable right down over here. So again, you have multiple helping variables. You can always choose that. So I'm going to choose this helping variable and I'm going to put it right over here, which would say hi first name. So when it is going to some email, when it is going to some user, basically this email going to say hi Thomas, hi Colin, hi Jack. It's going to say basically the name of the user. It is more personalized, right? When you receive an email from somebody whom you know and it is personalized, it is directly targeting you, then obviously, no doubt about it, you can close your eyes and you can click on the link, right? Or wrong? No, it's wrong. You have to be very, very cautious, especially in today's world, especially when Rodrigo told 3 billion emails are getting sent every single day. You have to be very cautious. Okay, so coming to this email, now I have given a name of the email. I have chose a subject line, made some changes if I want, and then I just click on save changes. That's all I do, right? The email lands directly in my email templates over here, right? Now, what I'm going to do is I will be sending out this email as a simulation to all my users. Now, before I do that, let me just move my Zoom bar here and let me create new. I click on phishing, create campaign. See how easy it is. Just a couple of clicks. That's all you have to do. That's all it is, right? And I click on March 2022. You see the email on the right hand side, like a like a preview kind of thing. You can see the landing page. This is what I selected as the landing page. You can select your own landing page. You can create your Everything in right hand is customizable. You can create multiple landing pages, whatever you want. Okay. Now, once the email template is selected, I just click on campaign attributes, target audience. I just put any name, maybe Somalia test webinar, and I'll choose any sender profile, any sender personas. Now, again, you can create n number of sender persona. I have already created a sender persona, which was PO at 123XYZ, but you can create any sender persona, right, from right hand. And again, that is also this simple, how simple it is over here in that same manner. So I choose a group, not necessarily you have to, but you have to choose a group, but you can choose whatever group you want. What kind of grouping you want to do that grouping. Feel free to do that. I choose maybe an audience, the entire group, or I select one particular employee and I just select myself. And then schedule, I can do now, later. I can, make a future schedule that at this point of time in future, send out this, template, send out this to everybody or to targeted users, either ways. I do attachment. If I want some fancy attachment to be coming along, maybe I can just say, Somalia Zoom invitation, just to make it even more legit. If I want to do that, I can do PDF or doc, and maybe I'll be doing PDF or I'll do actually a doc, right? And then I can select a domain, any subdomain. The domains are already listed. These are all our domains that we have. And subdomain, you can choose whatever you want. Okay. And boom, done. We just started, right? We were just talking about Fisham. How long did it take for me to show you the entire cycle? From the inbox, it goes to PhishTwin. From PhishTwin, it creates a template. From the template, I come into the campaign. From the campaign, I am sending out the campaign right now to everybody. I'm distributing it to the entire audience, right? So that's fast it is to go ahead and clone an actual real world phishing attack, an actual real world phishing simulation. And what Rodrigo told is absolutely true, because attackers are doing so much research, right, on a daily basis. Why not just use their research material and check in a safe environment, obviously, because when you are sending out a phishing simulation, it is a simulation. It cannot do any harm. It has a set landing page. So somebody clicking on something will not do any harm to your organization. It's not going to be a data breach, right? But you use an actual real world phishing attack. You create a simulation, you send it out in a campaign in what, hardly few minutes. That's all. In between, I was explaining as well. So it's very, very, very easy and very, less time consuming, right? So that's how you do it. And I think that is what I would be pausing over here, because, yes, okay, I have questions over here. How will integrate PhishTwin with browser? Chandan Singh. So, Chandan, I would like to let you know PhishTwin won't get integrated to the browser. PhishArm will get integrated to the browser. PhishTwin is a functionality inside the right hand portal. So basically, once the email is reported, once you have the email over here, then in that case, you can go ahead and you can use PhishTwin to, create, create a actual email, actual phishing simulation, and then send it out. So if you're trying to understand how PhishTwin can be integrated to any other browser, so that directly you can use PhishTwin to create a simulation. If a user, just imagine this, if a user creates their own simulation, who they're going to send it to? It has to be an admin who can create a simulation so that they can send it to all the users. And for that, they need the right-hand platform. Right-hand platform gives you all the leverages to do that. Okay. Okay, so that's all from my side. Let me quickly take some couple of questions over here. That can show summary of users who clicks the phishing simulation. Yes, we do. We That's a good question. It's from Eve Jamin. Hi Eve. Hi Eve. Hoping that, yes, you are very active. I really like that. And yes, we do have a report. We have multiple reports actually. The entire platform is filled with reports. You have a lot of analytics that you can take care of. So one quick report would be you just open the campaign that I did right now. Okay. I send it to the demo account. Excuse me. I send it to the demo account. As of now, nobody has clicked already. But if you see over here, here is where you can see all the details like click, data submit. You can click on the view details at one pane, instantly you can see all those data, right? You can download this as a PDF report. Not only that, even better, we have an entire reporting section. So say, for example, if I go to reports section and if I go to phishing readiness, I can see who has clicked on the phishing simulation, not only for this particular campaign, but in the last 1 month, 6 months, 1 year, or even better, custom. You can choose any from any date till any date you can choose, right? From here. So you can go ahead and you can, select a date range and you can see all the behavior analysis. Now, along with that, what you can do is you can go into campaigns and you can, select that particular campaign, or you can customize that based on a particular department, user group, location, and stuff like that. And yes, you can obviously see who has clicked. You can see all the behaviors basically. Okay, so yeah, sorry, that was a little bit off the topic because now that we are getting into campaigns right now, but our main agenda was Fisharm and to show you guys how FishTwin works when you have an email, when you have received an email, how easy it is to create an simulation from an actual email. So quickly, if anybody has any questions on Fisharm, on FishTwin, please let me know. Okay, I'll just give a minute over here. Okay, I think.
Hey, so Somalia,
Yeah.
There's a couple of questions on the chat. It's not on Q&A, so if you can.
Oh, okay. Sorry, my man.
Yeah.
Give me 1 second. Start the share. My Zoom is acting up, I believe. No, I think chat questions is where I replied. Yeah. In fact, I was trying to figure out the Q&A questions. My Zoom is acting really bad. Sorry for that. Yeah. Chat questions, I replied. Guys, if you have any chat questions, please ping it. If I have not answered your question, you can always feel free to book a time with me. You know me, you know where to find me. You can just go to the right hand portal, as simple as that. Just go to the right hand website, righthand.ai, and on the website itself, you have a intercom chat button. You can click on that. You can get connected to anybody. You can ask for me. My name is Somalia Mitra, and I'll be more than happy to assist you with any of your questions. As of now, unfortunately, for some reason, I'm not able to see the questions that Rodrigo mentioned. But these are the questions that I saw, and I answered to Chandan and Eve. But yeah, if you guys have any other question, we have 3 more minutes to wrap up. Just let me know. No questions? Okay, great then. Okay, then I think, guys, it was really nice talking to you once again. Thank you once again for joining this webinar. And we will be conducting webinar every month on month for some of the other topics. Sometimes it's going to be a product webinar. Sometimes it's going to be a workshop. So please look out. Please watch our blogs. Follow us on LinkedIn and go ahead and always check out what's happening with the Right Hand AI. And yeah, if you want to connect me, my name is Somalia Mitra. Search me on LinkedIn, you will find me and you can connect with me. And if you have any questions, anything at all, please, reach out to me. Okay. Thank you, guys. Thanks, everybody, for joining this webinar. And you guys have a wonderful day ahead. Bye bye. Take care.